Okay, here's our next project with the Forever Fern bundle and some of the other items from that suite. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I've made several projects with it that I'm going to be sharing shortly in the days and weeks ahead. So anyway, this is the card we're making today. All right, and so let's get started. And I've got, starting with a garden green card base, 5.5 by 8.5. Give that a good crease with a bone folder. And then I have this beautiful print from the Forever, is it the Forever Fern Designer Series paper? Forever Greenery Designer Series paper. Look at those greens and those colors. Gorgeous. So I did this, and then I wanted to use an element from the Forever Gold specialty designer paper. Gorgeous, okay? But it got lost a little bit among this beautiful print. So what I decided to do is take a piece of cardstock vellum, 4 by 5 1/4, just like the designer paper, and layer it over that. And look at the difference it makes, and you still see the beautiful designer paper. So the way I did that is I know that this is going to go in the center, okay, like this. All right. Let me see. I don't have that just like I want it, like this. Okay, I know I wanted that point at the top. Okay, so it's going to be angled like that. So I know I can put some glue or adhesive behind where that is going to be and lay it over top. So I can take this off now. And I'm just going to put that because it's not going to show. And it'll spread out a little bit and it'll hold it in place. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that like that for now and show you. I cut these 2 die cuts from the beautiful die set. Show you these. They're gorgeous. And this is what my free class will have some cards made with this. So I used this one. And let's see. I've got to turn the sound off on my computer, y'all. Okay. And so I cut 2 of these out of watercolor paper, but you could also use shimmery white cardstock, okay? And what I did is I have these 2 inks, Pear Pizzazz and Garden Green, which those are in the designer paper. And I took my clear Wink of Stella, and I'm going to watercolor these with that. Okay, so I started with Pear Pizzazz, and I put a little bit of re-inker in the lid there. And so I'm going to take this and I'm going to paint these. Okay, and if I'd have known that I was not going to be live doing these, I would have already had this done and taken up a little less time, because I don't know if you're watching the recording of this. I've had internet issues today, but I just had someone text me and say that they've had trouble with Verizon. So that's what I'm on. And anyway, doing this live where I could chat and see your comments would have been fun, but we can always find a way. And so here you see I'm just adding color and with the Wink of Stella, so it's giving it a shimmer that is out of this world. So let's get this here. And the thing with this particular bundle or suite is you can make your card as over the top as you want, or because the designer paper is absolutely so gorgeous, and so are the stamps, you could make one just simply stamped, and it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. Okay. Okay, I'm going to turn this around a little bit and get the stem here, although it's not going to show. Okay, so I'm going to let that dry a little bit and do this other piece. Again, I have used our watercolor paper on this just to give it a little more body, and I liked the feel of it and the texture of it versus just Whisper White cardstock, which would probably have done okay working with the Wink of Stella instead of just straight up water, you know. But I just like the feel of it and the look of it. And actually, when I started designing the card, I didn't think I was going to be using my Wink of Stella. And then it just hit me that, oh, that would be so pretty. So you see, it's not real uniform. You don't have to cover every part of the white that's showing of the paper. Just get most of the color on there. And then we're going to go over it a little bit and do some highlights with the garden green, which really adds some funness to it. So if you are watching this on Facebook, I thank you so much for sticking with me. I was so excited about doing my live for this launch party. I mean, you know, I don't know if it's time of day, because it seems like Saturday morning it might have been doing this too. Heck, I don't know. I'm not going to try to figure it out. Okay, so they're Pear Pizzazz on those, okay? So let me close this up. And then I'm going to open up Garden Green, and you can see our adhesive is drying here. You see how you can tell, but we're going to camouflage that. And, okay, I didn't put any. Did I use Garden Green on this? Or was it soft suede? Okay, let me check, because I use so many different colors that, no, it was Garden Green. Okay, here we go. See, I got a little bit in the lid there, but you can, and I'm just doing some brushed highlights and trying to get some of those spaces that maybe don't have the Pear Pizzazz. And then when this dries, it dries a little bit lighter. It's just really pretty. I like playing with inks, and when I saw this and all these greens together, oh my goodness. It's like, this was first on my list. This bundle. Sweet, actually. I bought the whole shebang. And I think the rings are back ordered already. But hey, get it anyway. You're going to want it. I'm going to show you some projects that I hope will knock your socks off. Just so pretty. Okay, so there's a little bit of Garden Green on there. Let me grab my re-inker. When you order your inks, it's always a good idea to go ahead and get those re-inkers for techniques like this, and just so you'll have it. I do know that when you order today, you'll be limited to one in color re-inker. And I'm bad about sometimes I'll forget to add that. That's way too much color there. So I'm going to go back over that. See, I didn't want that dark. I just wanted little highlights. So, but I'll end up covering that up somehow. But it's not going to look bad because, like I said, it does dry a little bit lighter. It doesn't look bad, huh? I like it. Okay, let's leave that there. Close this with this ink, and then you just kind of clean your brush tip off. I didn't in between my greens because I knew I was going from a lighter green to a darker green, and it wasn't going to matter too much. Okay, so one of the sentiments in this set is you can do this. Love that. And I just white embossed it on a piece of garden green cardstock. It's about 3/4 of an inch wide, 2 inches long or so. Let's see. Yeah. 2.5 inches long. Okay, so I have that ready to go. I have this piece ready to go. Like that. And then you can see I have some of the ribbon. This is the Forever Greenery ribbon. And let me find mine. It's a ribbon combo. It comes with this beautiful gold thread and this that is so soft. It almost feels like gauze. So I'm going to just fold a piece in half like that. It's probably about 8 inches. And bang and bang. Okay. And so let's get our piece in here. And I'll go ahead and build on top of this layer. So I'm going to position this first. And then let's decide how we're going to do this. That. And that's a little more green than I wanted there, but it's okay. We're going to make it work. Okay, let's see. Just going to paint over it with the clear Wink of Stella, see if I can lighten that up a little bit. I just was getting ink happy there. Okay, that's going to go here like this. Isn't that pretty? And I'm telling you, I think these would even make beautiful Christmas cards with this set. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, I want to use some glue dots and get this on. You know what? I'm going to put a little bit of glue. Let's get that down right there. That'll be easier. It's not going to show, so might as well use it. So I don't have to stand on my head to get it on there. This is going to go here. Clean that off a bit. Let me just go ahead and glue this down. And I'm going to leave some of these corner areas without adhesive on it. Try to put this in the middle so that I can tuck those little leaves, branches that I did. I need to clean my hands. Okay, let's see if I can get some of this up. Yeah. Little baby wipe trick. All right. And then these are going to go here. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put on the stem down here, front and back adhesive, and tuck it. Same thing on this one. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? This little dark thing is really bothering me. I'm going to take a chance and snip it off. Better not. I'll be sorry. That's how that's how I roll. I mean, sometimes it's like, oh, let's cut that off. Okay. All right. Press down. Okay, so see, oh my goodness. So now let's take this and we're going to use Stampin' Dimensionals to get that over top. And here. And I'm going to finish that off like that. And I have to tell you, I put green rhinestones from the holiday rhinestone collection there, and it really looked holiday. So I took them off. I lifted them off with my little take your pick tool, and I like it better without them because we already have shimmer and shine. Okay? All right, and then of course, I had to do my envelopes, to match. Okay, I'm gonna get this uploaded for you to see, and I will be back. And the last project I'm gonna show you is the from the World of Good suite. Love it. Okay, stay tuned. Bye-bye.